a game in 1 week. Woo! Brain cells lost.
I've been working on this project.
Sanity depleted. Hotel Trivago. Wait, what? First, I'll give some context. I participated in the Brackeys Game Jam. A game jam is an event where you have a limited time to make a game based around a theme. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Should be pretty fun. Funny joke me. Anyways, I decided to do some pre-jam planning. I created a Trello board where I planned out what I wanted to get done on each specific day, along with what to focus on and what to do. I also decided that I would build the game using the Unity game engine, obviously, and try to make art all by myself. All I needed now is the theme, which will come on the day of the jam. Alright boys, it's day 1 of the jam and the theme is Stronger Together. I started the day by planning out some ideas while keeping in mind the scope of the project. Remember, I only have 1 week, which is a lot less time than you think. Eventually, I came up with a drag and drop concept where strangers will give a boy some donations that the player can drag and drop in specific places to get the boy across the level. With this newfound knowledge, I started creating a minimum viable product. Moving circle. Drag and drop. Editor and simulation states. And just like that, we have a game. Thanks for watching. Okay, there's a bit more to it than that. After some of my peers played my game, it looked like they didn't know what to do. Understandable if you're not an epic gamer like me. But for my non-epic gamers, I added a tutorial level that tells you to drag and drop items. I also added a timer to spice up the gameplay. Pretty cool. Now, the gameplay is pretty much finished, but there's one big thing this game still needs. The story. And art and sound and everything else. Anyways, I proceeded to create a sprite for the player, which in this case is a sick child. After that, I created the donation sprite so the player would drag and drop, which turned out to be a complete failure. Like, what the frick is this? Holy shit. At this point, I still had 5 days left, but this is misleading because 1, the jam ended at 4 AM, and 2, something called school exists. If I wanted a fully fledged game, I would have to start picking up the pace. So I added a beginning cutscene, which is literally just me talking overlaid with black screen. Yeah, you're welcome. I also changed the horrific looking triangle sprite to a watermelon, and added a donation shelf thing of doom of United States of America. Problem, graphics. Our game is just a bunch of squares and stuff, and I don't know how to make art. Okay, Google. How do I make art?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Well, I guess I gotta use my method of copying. No, plagiarizing. No, taking inspiration from other artworks. Nothing sus here. Anyways, I decided to go for a vector-style art background, and I think it turned out pretty well. After that, I created idle, walking, and winning animation for the player, made plus got some juicy sound effects, and set up a finale for the game. In my opinion, the finale is one of the most important sections of the game by far, just behind the beginning. You've hooked the player in and give them all this gameplay to play around with. How will you end and capitalize on that? Thankfully for me, this was just ending off my story, making the kid get better. I made some changes, polished, and playtested the game, and just like that, the game is complete. I spent 2 hours making a cover, and finally, at 11 PM on the last day, hit the submit button. Ah! Your game has been submitted! Yay! That's about it! This was an amazing experience, and I look forward to building more games in the future. Thank you for watching, see ya! Bye!